everyone, this is Maki. We finally reached the final chapter of Sankyo Shinden, the new story of G Gundam. Master Junior, the son of Master Asia. H-Cash, the daughter of Domon Cash. What kind of ending awaits their story? Copy Asia who awakened in response to Wong Yunfa's call. A clone of Master Asia created by Wong using Master Asia's cells and the ultimate cells. Will the arm of the Master Gundam, which now resides in the right palm of the Shining Gundam, cause something? All right, are you ready? Gundam fight! Ready, go! The cockpit hatch of the Dark Gundam opens and Copy Asia awakens. Domon and Junior are stunned to see their respected Master Asia answering Wong's call. With a burst of energy, Copy Asia jumps out of the cockpit of the Dark Gundam. Wong, looking very pleased, says, "Now, Master, defeat these two with everything you've got. Then give me Master Asia's treasure." Copy Asia replies, understood, and jumps into the sky. Copy Asia gets into an attacking position shouting, "Now that I've woken up, you have to prepare yourself." Wong, already convinced of his victory, shouts exactly, "Get ready, Master Junior and Domon Cash." But then Copy Asia runs right in front of Wong. His fist is thrust at Wong. Wong, confused, asks why. Domon and Junior are surprised but overjoyed to see that Copy Asia is not following Wong's orders, raise their voices in celebration. Copy Asia turns to them with a smile and says, "Domon and Junior, you did a good job finding my treasure. You have my praise." Domon and Junior sit on the ground and bow their heads, showing the highest form of respect to Copy Asia. Wong is shaken by Master Asia ignoring his order. Master Asia yells at him, "You fool!" The sheer intensity of his voice causes Wong to collapse in fear. Master Asia speaks, "I don't know what tricks you played on me. But even if I am just a copy, I have no intention of obeying your orders." Wong, shaken by Master Asia's words, tries to escape. But Junior stands in his way and blocks his escape. Seeing Junior, Wong's face twists into an evil grin. Tentacles from the Dark Gundam appear at his feet and entangle Junior. Wong shouts, "If it comes to that, I will take Master Asia's treasure from you. Then I will use the power that surpasses the three great theories of the ultimate cells to defeat all of you." The tentacles of the Dark Gundam reach for the orb in Junior's possession. But Junior yells, "Don't you dare touch my orb!" Ignoring Junior's warning, Wong reaches his hand towards the orb. The moment his hand touches it, a mysterious light radiates from the center of the orb. The metal that formed the orb separates and begins to transform into a ring-like shape. A plant sprouts from Wong's hand and begins to grow rapidly. Unable to comprehend what is happening, Wong panics. Soon his entire body is covered in green leaves. "What have you all done to me?" Wong desperately asks Master Asia, Domon, and Junior. Domon replies, "You still don't understand." Wong yells back, "I ask because I don't understand." Then Master Asia yells, "Then see for yourself." Master Asia takes a martial arts stance and shouts, "Let's go, Domon Jr." Burning Gundam second and Shining Gundam take martial arts stances. Domon and Junior stand on the hands of their respective Gundams. The arm of the Master Gundam that was attached to the Shining Gundam detaches. Master Asia stands on it. Domon and Junior yell in unison, "My hand is burning red." Master Asia then yells, "My hand is glowing and roaring." As Master Asia shouts, the entire form of Master Gundam is reconstructed with energy. Then all three of them shout. Together it is telling us to save the world. Shining Gundam, Burning Gundam Second, and Master Gundam stand side by side. Bathed in radiance, the three shout Master Asia's ultimate and final technique. Make Yoshizui, Seikiho Tenkyo. Shinko Zoshak Saiseiken. The bodies of the three Gundams and the three martial artists glowed gold. Then, both the Gundams and the martial artists strike directly at Wong. We're in the middle of the story, but we'll explain the meanings of the words. Shinko means evolution. Zoshak means multiplication. Saisei means regeneration. Ken means punch. You can see from the names that this attack contains the power of the three main theories of Ultimate Cell. Wong is stunned by the immense power and beautiful golden light. An enormous burst of energy is unleashed, and the light spreads throughout the Guiana Zone. The Death Army are also enveloped in the light, and just like Wong, plants and trees begin to sprout from their bodies. The energy radiates from the Dark Gundam and spreads all over the earth. The light brings nature back to life all over the planet. The place where the dark shuffle rest, and the place is destroyed by the Gundam fight. One by one nature is restored, and the greenery of the plants begins to heal the scars. Even the grave of Mikio chariot in Shinjuku is gently embraced by the plants. Gundam fighters from the CDGC watch the scene in awe. Kawato murmurs to himself with a tone of certainty, so this is what Dr. Cash and Master Asia were aiming for. H also watches the light created by Domon and the others, and speaks. This is incredible. You did a great job, Junior Dad. Without realizing it, H had called Domon Dad and smiled. Master Asia, looking completely satisfied, shouts Kishoku Mamen Taikeshi Gaoku. Kishoku Mamen expresses a heart so full of joy that it shows all over the face. Taikeshi Gaoku means a joy so great that it cannot be compared to anything else, an expression of ultimate happiness. The scene shifts to Neo Hong Kong. In the ruins of the once majestic government building, a poem by Master Asia is etched into the wall. Master Asia died long ago. Everything in this world keeps changing. Only the hearts of those who cherish righteousness remain strong and unchanging. But the world itself does not change. A champion's wine never grows. The earth moves steadily toward destruction. It never whistles or hesitates, but moves forward without fail. It is a poem that expresses the world's march toward destruction. But even this building with the poem on it is covered by greenery. Most of the words are soon covered by plants, and the government building turns into a giant tree. But the words Master Asia remain untouched by the plants, still carved into the tree. Thus, the great and eternal tree of Master Asia was born in Neo Hong Kong. The scene returns to the Guiana Zone. Wong is gently bathed in a soft light, his body almost covered in plants. As his consciousness fades, he murmurs, "Why did it end like this?" Then Master Asia and the others approach Wong. "Let me tell you, Wong, there was more to the code hidden in the technique of Kiju Shoujo." Master Asia speaks. Domon continues, "The hidden truth was my father's discovery, the fourth ultimate theory." Junior explains it is the ultimate theory that needs the three laws of the surface world: self-regeneration, self-replication, and self-evolution. The three of them share the details of the theory with Wong. No matter how much humanity tramples on it. The ultimate theory never loses, never perishes. By regenerating, replicating, and evolving, it can cover the earth in an eternal, indestructible nature. And what was needed to activate this ultimate theory was the vast amount of DG dust that you dug up and stored here in the Guyana Highlands. Domon recalls the moment before Dr. Cash entered cryogenic sleep to treat his illness. It was then that Dr. Cash revealed to Domon the secret of the energy needed to carry out the ultimate theory. One murmurs with a look of understanding, so that's why my body is wrapped in plants. Domon speaks to Wong. I wasn't protecting you personally. I was protecting the energy that has gathered here in Guyana. I was preparing for the day when the ultimate theory would be activated. Wong listens to Domon's words and his expression softens. I see, this is my complete defeat. Remarkable. Then Wong closes his eyes and falls into a peaceful sleep. The three who saw him off look at the rising sun over the Guyana Highlands. Master Asia murmurs, "It is beautiful." Domon replies, "Yes, it really is beautiful." The scene shifts to Neo Japan's space colony. Dr. Cash, still in cryogenic sleep from his illness, is shown. A faint smile appears on his face, as if he is pleased. Then the scene returns to Earth. Domon, watching the sun rise, speaks to his distant father. "We made it, father. Please look at the world now." Master Asia stands beside Domon with a serene expression. He turns to his son Master Junior and speaks. "My son, look closely and remember this with your own eyes. This is the true form of the feelings your father and Dr. Cash hid in their treasure." Junior answers energetically, "Yes." As the three watch the beautiful sunrise, Master Asia murmurs, "Well, it's about time." Domon and the others turn to Master Asia with shocked expressions. His body had begun to gradually disappear, as if he was disintegrating into the air. Domon shouts "Master," and Junior shouts "Father." Master Asia speaks softly to them. The cloning technology was not perfect, but I am satisfied. Still Junior, unable to accept this, rushes to Master Asia. Master Asia speaks to him gently. "From now on, Domon will be at your side. He is still an inexperienced student, but he understands you better than anyone else. I'm sure that from now on, you both take care of yourselves." Master Asia gives them a truly peaceful smile. Domon and Junior accept his words and nod. The three of them shout the phrase passed down through Master Asia's martial arts. Their fists collide and become one. "Look, the east is burning red." With these words, Master Asia's body crumbles and disappears. Left in Junior's hand is the precious orb that Master Asia entrusted to him. The scene shifts and becomes a flashback from Dr. Cash's memories. It's a moment just before he enters cryogenic sleep, where he speaks to Domon. It happened sometime after the 12th tournament ended. Master Asia is shown handing the precious orb to Dr. Cash. However, his expression is frail, and he no longer appears to be a martial arts master. Dr. Cash remembers Master Asia as he speaks. He was deeply sorry for the sins he had committed. He came to me and asked me to use the ultimate theory to save the earth, to restore the natural world that he had defiled with his own hands. But at that time, the ultimate theory was still incomplete. I estimated that it would take about 3 more years to complete it. And I told Master Asia about a promise. It was the content of the fourth and final theory, something that even Kyoji hadn't been told. I promised him that I would complete this last theory and use it to save the environment. The scene returns to the present timeline. Domon and Junior are walking through the lush green Guyana highlands. Domon tells Junior what Dr. Cash told him. Dr. Cash had created the Master Gundam and had hidden the precious orb containing the fourth theory in its hand before giving it to Master Asia. Then, Master Asia did the mechanism so that only those who understood the technique of Kiju Shoujo could obtain the orb. To activate the ultimate power of regeneration hidden in Master Asia's orb, the power of the ultimate Gundam was needed. Although the ultimate Gundam was almost complete, it took about a year to accumulate enough energy. However, during the energy accumulation process, Urube and his conspirators caused the ultimate Gundam to go out of control, resulting in its fall to Earth. And then another disaster happened. By chance, Master Asia encountered the reactivated ultimate Gundam on Earth. Master Asia came up with the idea to use the 13th Gundam fight. He would defeat powerful Gundams from around the world and absorb their enormous energy. With that, he planned to activate the fourth theory, hidden in the precious orb. But while he was carrying out this plan, Master Asia crossed paths with Domon again. He understood that what he had done was evil. And in his heart, he had accepted the possibility that he would be defeated by Domon and lose his life. That's why he left the arm of the Master Gundam in the Guyana Highlands. Junior speaks as he remembers his father. Why didn't he tell me his true goal from the beginning? Domon replies, I don't know the exact reason. But you were only 4 years old. It probably wouldn't have been easy for you to fully understand even if he had explained all the details. So maybe Master believed in the power of your memory and set things up so that when the time came to use the ultimate theory, you'd remember. Junior seems to accept Domon's words, his expression showing a trace of understanding. Domon continues to speak. I am the same way. I didn't tell Rain about the ultimate theory either. I didn't want to involve her in something so dangerous. If she had known about it, she probably would have insisted on standing by my side to protect it. By this time, Domon and Junior had arrived at the cave where Master Asia's stone monument was enshrined. Junior remembers when Domon was under Wong's command. Still, I never expected to end up fighting you in the Gundam fight. Domon replies with a chuckle. I thought that was the best way to fool Wong. Besides, there's no way I'd attack the Shining Gundam, something that means so much to me. You noticed that I didn't use my full power, right? Junior answers with a confused look. Your attacks still hurt pretty bad. Domon replies, that's because you've grown into a much tougher martial artist than I imagined. I couldn't really hold back. Junior suddenly changes the subject as if he remembers something. Come to think of it, there was a time when my father's ghost, or maybe an illusion, appeared here in the Guyana Highlands. What was that about? Domon and Junior arrive at the clearing where Master Asia's monument stands. Beautiful flowers bloom around it, and the scene is bathed in a dreamlike glow. Domon points to the top of the monument and says if my hunch is correct, try to use the orb you're holding to find the truth. Junior places Master Asia's precious orb on top of the monument. Images of Master Asia performing martial arts techniques are then projected onto the surrounding walls. Junior peers into the precious orb and observes it closely. The orb is made up of several intricate layers, each layer engraved with figures in martial arts stances. In the center is a lens that attracts light. As the light passes through, the entire orb begins to grow, projecting images of the engraved figures into the surrounding space. The layers within the sphere rotate, creating a mechanism that plays out martial arts movements like a holographic video. Impressed by the craftsmanship hidden within the orb, Junior expresses his awe. Domon speaks to him. Didn't you once perform the movements of Kiju Shoujo near this orb? Junior remembers the past event. He had performed the Kiju Shoujo movements on the hand of the Master Gundam. In response to his actions, the energy remaining in the arm had emitted a faint glow. This glow affected the orb hidden in the Master Gundam's hand, triggering projections of Master Asia at various locations in the Guyana Highlands. As Junior watched the martial arts movements hidden in the orb, he spoke with a sense of wonder. I didn't know there were so many techniques. Domon turns to Junior and says you should add your own Kiju Shoujo movement to this. Domon and Junior perform martial arts moves together with the projection of Master Asia on the wall. As the demonstration ends, Domon speaks to Junior. However, I think it's time to finish Master Asia's martial arts. Junior, without any sign of surprise, quietly replies, "All right." Domon speaks as he remembers Master Asia. Master Asia never passed on the title of Shomon, the successor to his martial arts, to me. I heard from Dakko Kyuhai, who trained in the same style as Master Asia, about a dark superstition associated with the martial arts. That the disciple, who inherits the title of Shomon, is destined to one day take the life of the previous Shomon. I think Master Asia wanted to break this curse once and for all. So by not passing on the title, I think that was his last gift to us. By the way, Junior, you've always treated me with respect as your elder. But from now on, you don't have to think of me as someone above you. We're equals. Let's create a new martial art together. One forged from the techniques of Master Asia, you and me the strongest style of all. Junior asks Domon what shall we call it. Domon's face lights up and Junior smiles too, as if he understands what he's thinking. Then the two of them shout. Together its name is Toho Sankyo. The scene shifts to the government building in Niu, Hong Kong. The wall with Master Asia's poem is crumbling. However, part of the poem remains intact, displaying the words Toho Sankyo Champions Wind. New words begin to appear. The exact meaning of these lines is not explained in the story. So allow me to give you my personal interpretation. The three heroes who appeared in the east were like figures, shrouded in the champion's wind. The blood shed in their battle stained the eastern lands red. It seems to be a poem describing the lives of Master Asia, Domon, and Junior, who fought with their lives on the line. But again, this is just my personal interpretation. The story itself does not explain the meaning of the poem. How you interpret it is entirely up to the heart and mind of each reader. Having decided to create a new martial art, Domon and Junior leave the cave where the monument stands. At the exit of the cave, H is waiting to greet them. Then H, who remembers the fight with Wong, asks them a question. When the two fought in front of Wong, they had used sounds hidden in their martial arts movements as a form of language to secretly communicate. H was curious what they were saying. Domon and Junior replied in unison. Don't interfere. I'm the one who will knock out one first. H is left speechless by their answer. Then Junior, as if he suddenly remembered something, turns to H. By the way, I just remembered something important. H, hearing Junior's words, seems to remember something as well. They grin at each other like mischievous children, then both stand toward Domon and spread their arms wide. They shout at Domon, I love you. I want you. They have just shouted the very words that Domon once said to Rain. Taken completely by surprise, Domon freezes in shock. Taking advantage of the opening, H and Junior land a clean punch on Domon. This is Seiki Hollow Love Tenkyo Ken, they shout. Overwhelmed by surprise and pain, Domon collapses on the spot. Domon lies on the ground while Junior and H celebrate excitedly. Suddenly, a tremendous sound echoes through the area. The CDGC space colony has begun its ascent, returning to space. H remarks, looks like the colony repairs are finally complete. I have to go collect my payment from Kawato for all the spying. Junior, I'll bill them for your share too, he says with a laugh. With that, Junior and H take off in the direction of the colony. Domon watches them with a look of annoyed affection. Just then, an announcement begins to be broadcast from the CDGC colony to the entire world. This is an announcement to the entire world. As of today, ODG dust has been completely eradicated. H stops suddenly, recognizing the voice in the broadcast. The announcement continues. The CDGC will now disband and form a new Gundam Fight International Committee. As previously announced, we hereby declare the revival of the Gundam Fight. Domon and H both seem to recognize whose voice is making the announcement. It is Rain. Rain's voice continues. This time, space will be the battleground. That concludes our report. Gundam Fight International Executive Chairman, Rain Mikamura. Junior looks at Domon in surprise. H chose to react, remembering the announcement. She just said it, didn't she? H exclaims, my mother used the last name Mikamura. Junior replies, equally shocked, that's right. She called herself Mikamura. Not Rain Cash, but Rain Mikamura. Which means... The two of them shout at Domon, she annulled the marriage. Domon, struck by lightning, looks up at the sky with the expression of a man who has just witnessed the end of the world. No, this is the worst possible omen, he cries. But his words are not in the standard dialect of Neo-Japan. They are in Kansaiben, the regional dialect he once told H not to use. Now, even Domon can't help but lament his misfortune in the tongue of despair. And finally, the silhouette of the stalker appears on the screen. The story ends with his words. It seems that the greatest lovers' quarrel in the universe, on the stage of world domination, is about to begin. So long, everyone! Until the next first tournament of the new Gundam Fight. Ready, go! And so the story of the 30th anniversary of G Gundam comes to an end. The return of Master Asia was as expected, an exciting development. The ultimate technique, unleashed by Master Gundam, Burning Gundam 2nd, and Shining Gundam was also incredibly compelling. We'll probably learn more about what kind of technique it really is when it appears in the game or similar media. The word "can," which means punch, appeared several times in the text. It's unclear whether this was meant to express the sound of loud voices echoing like a mountain shout, or the act of unleashing a rapid series of punches. In the audio drama released in Japanese, they pronounce his ken multiple times. He may be executing punches in succession. However, no images or videos of this scene have been released, so his actual movements will likely become clear when he appears in the game or other media. And what about Rain and Domon? Have they really dissolved their marriage? The stalker who appeared at the very end used the phrase lover's quarrel. Considering that, it's possible that Rain calling herself Mikamura was just her way of showing some frustration with Domon and not a full-blown divorce. Let's look forward to seeing these Gundams in model kits and other media. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. We'll see you next time.